Welcome back to another episode of Boom and Bust, your home for NFL Draft Talk. I'm your host, Terry, and today doing another 2018 rookie breakdown. Doing Denzel Ward of the Cleveland Browns, number 4 pick, I believe, overall. Denzel Ward was definitely considered, I would say, the top corner in that class by a lot of people. For me, I prefer Josh Jackson from a technique and, standpoint, but the athleticism and the speed of Denzel Ward is what really attracted people at the corner position. That athleticism is really big as far as trying to mold a player into a top shutdown corner. So anyway, he went higher than I think a lot of people expected when the Browns passed over Bradley Chubb to take him instead. But he had a pretty good year. So we're going to go over his 3 interceptions from this year and kind of break those down. So starting off, going to be week 5. It likes to start from the late season to the early season, and these controls are just going to be the death of me, I promise you. So let's start that playback over. All right, so we got Denzel at the bottom of the screen, going into the red zone with a motion in. So jumps that pass, but what we can see from the beginning is with this receiver going vertical, he passes that off to the safety knowing that he has the flat. So receiver's going vertical. Nobody else is threatening the flat besides this guy. So he just gets to hang around this one person, but then has the explosion to jump that pass. Now it was a bad pass by Flacco, granted, but had the explosion to plant and get on that. But that's just understanding the coverage, knowing what you have, knowing the safety has that, not overreacting, and then just being a freelancer at that point and reading the quarterback size and making the play. So nice athleticism, nice IQ by Denzel Ward there, and not a great pass by Flacco, who really could have fitted between those two, but anyway. Capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes is the name of the game. So now we're against the Steelers. Denzel Ward's over here. We got Antonio Brown at the top of the stack. Empty set. So right now Denzel has the flat here outside. In green grass right now, watching the quarterback, but relocates to his man as Big Ben starts to scramble, but then peels off after he sees the pass, and that's just the explosion again. That's the athletic ability to close down into the passing lane. Now, it's not the best pass, as we'll see, but still being able to peel off from his man and intercept, a true interception of that pass. Not thrown to him, not tipped. He just took it out of the passing lane. And so that was a huge play. And that's where the athleticism comes into play, as I talked about. So it starts off, Big Ben's kind of under pressure, has to relocate, tries to remain a passer and force one in there, throws a little wobbly, and Denzel Ward just robs that one. Really, it would have been picked off anyway, but Denzel Ward robs that one with a great diving interception. And so again, having that recognition, but also taking that gamble, and then having the athleticism to close down. So same game against the Steelers. We got Denzel Ward at the bottom of the screen against Juju Smith. And so we got a big cushion right here. And he's watching the quarterback, and, I don't know the coverage call on that, but I would say that's something you got to be careful with. Because he just lets this guy fly or Juju fly, and there's no safety there. But watching the quarterback, he sees the ball's already passed, not really watching the man. And he's not in a quick back pedal either. Knowing he has speed, knowing he has the cushion and he's got the time. Sees the ball pass, tip to him, and that's just a tip drill, good reaction. And then making the play there. So on that one, just being in the right place at the right time, and then using the athleticism to return it. So, out of these 3 interceptions, we saw the athleticism and ability he has to jump passes. This one just being in the right place at the right time. And so as far as turnovers, that's kind of how they fall sometimes, and you just got to be around. Rarely are you going to steal passes like he did from Big Ben at first, but the good corners can, so we'll see what he does. As far as turnovers, that's just how that goes. But really with corners, the unspoken plays where there's either deflections or they're not passing because you locking people up, those are the plays that really speak volumes. I would have to compile a different list to look at those plays a different day. But overall, Ward showing that that explosion that we saw prior to the combine, or prior to the draft, I should say, really on display for him in his rookie year. So anyway, go down to the comment sections. Let me know what you thought about Denzel Ward. Share it around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for listening.